Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Antoine Criminal Mosley back here for another episode of Ask Criminal 2K12. I have 10 more questions to answer, and I'm going to answer them right here, right now. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the questions, shall we? Quite frankly, I'm tired of hearing it. Tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing it on my TV. I'm tired of hearing about it from everybody else at work. And quite frankly, I just want this to end. Granted, I'm a Magic fan, and I just want this to end. Either Dwight stays or Dwight goes. Either way, it just needs to stop. Okay? Everybody's talking about he's going to the Nets, he's going to the Lakers, he's going to the Rockets, he's going to the Cavs. I don't care where he goes. Okay? I don't even care if he stays here. This just needs to end. They need to go ahead and just stop playing around and just get to it so we can move on with, other things that are going on, like the USA basketball team, like the Olympics, things of that nature. This has got to stop. Like, seriously, it's got to stop. I'm just saying. Well, of course, I love football. Of course I do. And the Fantasy Football League I started about a couple years ago, and I won it once, and I've been trying to win it again ever since. So I'm definitely going to do fantasy football again this year. Will I do it at multiple websites? More than likely. Hopefully I'll be able to keep track of it this time. It was a lot difficult for me to keep track of it last season because I had on so many of them. But I think this season I'm definitely going to do multiple websites. I'm probably going to do Yahoo, ESPN, NFL, CBS, things of that nature. And I'll definitely try to win one out of those this year. I got to win one. You really have to ask me this question? If I was to give the award out right now for Movie of the Year, it would be Avengers, bar none. And quite frankly, I don't think any other movie is going to top the Avengers between now and November. So I think it's safe to say that Avengers is going to get the Movie of the Year. You got to face facts, okay? Face facts. Until DC comes out with something, which I doubt, Avengers will win it. Alright? It's going to win. Well, obviously, the games I'm more excited about playing is, of course, Madden NFL 13. I want to see what they do with that. NBA 2K13. I can't wait to see the graphics on that game. I've seen a few of them, but I want to see what the finished project looks like. Resident Evil 6, I'm waiting for that. Assassin's Creed 3, I'm waiting for. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, I'm definitely waiting for this. Seeing me as a true Castlevania fan, I'm extremely waiting for this. Of course, I'm waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance, which is going to be on the Nintendo 3DS. I can't wait to see where the story continues and where it's going to go from here, but I know it's going to be great. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think there's another game that's coming out soon. Oh yeah, WWE 13 is coming out soon, and I'm waiting for that. So that's going to be great. I can't wait to get that started. The Last of Us is going to be amazing. Halo 4. The list could go on and on. But all these games I'm excited about playing, and I can't wait to, experience them all for myself. So that way, when my video game review comes out for all these games, I'll have a lot to say. Or I might have a lot not to say. Just wait and see. Well, I guess if you're going to bring that out of me, then it's going well. I got myself a modeling page right now. If you guys don't know about Model Mayhem, you have to go check it out. And it's for a lot of aspiring models, photographers, retouchers, designers, makeup artists, things of that nature. Anything that has to do with photography, Model Mayhem is it. I started it about a month ago, and I've been getting not as many views and comments as I want to, but hey, I'm just starting out. But I know that as soon as I really get into it, I'm going to have offers right and left. People are going to ask me to do shoots for them, no matter where I'm at. I think it's going to be great. And I think it's a step for me. Everybody always told me, hey, you got the look. You could be a model if you wanted to. Well, now's my chance. So we'll see where it goes, If you want to check out my modeling page, just hit me up after the show. I'll let you know, all the information so you can go look at some pictures, see what you like, see what you don't like, give me some criticism, whatever. But I'm gonna do it. It's fun, and let's see where it goes from there. Okay, something that people don't know about me is I'm a very, open person when it comes to opinions and, facts and figures and whatnot. But something about me is I try to avoid confrontation as much as possible in my lifetime. But when I can't get out of it and I have to get into a fight, then it's a whole nother story. Now, I can tell you this, I'm 29 years old now. I have probably been in as many fights as I can count on one hand in my whole life. And I've won a couple, I've lost a couple. That's just how it is. Like I said, I try to avoid confrontation as much as possible. If I know something's going down, I just try to get away from it. That's just how I am. I don't want to get stuck in trouble because then I have to get myself out of it. And I don't want to be put in that situation. So I always try to avoid having to fight. But on the other hand, I am not opposed to fighting for something that I stand for, or fighting something for I believe in, or fighting for somebody that I love. That type of fighting I'll definitely do. But as far as me fighting, fists, hands up like this, I try to avoid it. I try to avoid it as best I can. Now, if I can't avoid it, look out. Be careful, I'm telling you. It's always a little guy. Alright, y'all gonna think I'm weird, but I've become a fan of a lot of animes I've been watching recently. Thank you, Netflix. I've been watching animes like Girls Bravo, yes, I said it, Girls Bravo, Shuffle, Sekirei, and, let's see, School Rumble. School Rumble's hilarious. Shout out to School Rumble, man. That is probably one of the funniest animes I've seen so far, opposed to, Ranma 1/2 back in the day. School Rumble's just about right there with it. It's that amazing. But I think out of all the animes I've watched, I've become a huge fan of Rosario Vampire. If you guys do not know what Rosario Vampire is, you need to go check it out. Go on Netflix, search for it. It is there. There's 2 seasons of it. It's amazing, and I'm still reading the mangas right now, and it's really getting interesting. So you guys have to check it out. It's a great series. The songs are amazing. I love the music, and it's just hilarious. It's a great story. Some things get a little annoying in there, but you got to deal with it. Okay, deal with it. But it's a great anime series. If you don't believe me, ask the people that have watched it with me. They'll tell you. If I had to pick 3, I would say 1 would definitely have to be, Showtime, because the way my show works, it's uncut, it's uncensored. I say whatever I want, however I want, and I don't have to worry about the censors beeping me out all the time because that's just the way I do things. But if I had to choose another one, I definitely want to be on Comedy Central. Have my own show there, doing little spin-offs or whatnot. I think it'd be great. And I want to be on Cartoon Network. So I want to do something on Adult Swim. I want to work on Adult Swim, and I want to do, voiceover work for any shows of that nature. I mean, I love doing voiceover work. I could always make a cartoon and just dub it, put my own voice in there, and I could really change my voice to numerous voices at will. So, and I know where William Street's at. It's in my hometown, Atlanta, Georgia. I pass it all the time every time I come to visit. It's a big building, really big building. So shout out to the William Street guys up in Atlanta, Georgia. If you guys are watching this, you guys need an extra person to do voiceover work, look no further. I'm right here, homegrown, Atlanta. Bring it. I will do it. All right, I will definitely do it. If you guys want me to submit a video or something, hey, I will do it. I'll send it to you right away. I'll put whatever show you want, and I'll dub it with my own voice, and you just see if you like it. Hopefully but I do want to get picked up by some TV show or TV channel somewhere down the line. But that's just gotta wait. You gotta be patient. Oh, you mean this? Yes, I still have my Game Gear. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Sega Game Gear. If you do not know what this is, then you are not in my age range. All right, I'm sorry. But this thing right here was probably one of the elite handheld devices back in the day before the Sega Nomad came out, where you can actually play Sega games on your handheld system. Now, of course, you've had the cartridges are like this, about this size. This is my favorite one, actually being Sonic 2, and I'd always play this whenever I had a chance. The only downside about the Game Gear is 6 AA batteries, and they drain like nobody's business. All right. So if you had to play the Game Gear, you'd have to have the AC adapter plugged up to it, or else you're going to be in mid-level, mid-game, like halfway. You're like, oh, I'm about to win this. Oh, I got it. Next thing you know, I'm like, come on, man. Now I got to do this all over again. There's no save function on here unless you're playing like NBA Jam or something on here, or if you're playing Jeopardy to just either boost your intelligence or to just kill it. But yes, I still have my Game Gear. Still works. Very good condition. I guess the only thing it's missing is the backing to it, but it still works. So if I feel like going old school one day, I'll just grab my adapter, plug in my Game Gear, and just go with it, man. I still play it. I love it. I love this thing. I mean, if anybody wanted to buy it off of me, hey, just throw some prices at me. I might just listen to you, Brother needs cash. Well, obviously it's very important to me because if I didn't have the love and support I have now, then I wouldn't even be doing anything like this back then when I started. I wouldn't even thought of it. It's very comforting to me to know that I do have people out there, friends, family, loved ones, relatives, co-workers, business people. It doesn't matter. As long as I know people out there that, they contribute or they motivate or they help, add on to what I've been doing and all the stuff that I do, then I have no problems with it whatsoever. And I always take that in and I feed off of that. So the more love and support, the motivation that I get for anything that I do, the better I become down the line. And sooner or later, it's going to catch up to me and it's going to be like, this is it. He's got his shot now. He's going to take it. And should that day come, then there's going to be a big sheet, like a long list of people that I'm going to have to thank for that. And basically, it's going to be the loyal people out there that have been contributing to me, showing me love and support since 2007. And they know who they are. So I don't even have to throw out names right now. But they all know who they are. And they've still given me love and support to this day. And for that, I love you. Thank you very much. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. And I'm going to keep going just for you. Simple as that. Well, guys, it's going to wrap it up for another episode of Ask Criminal 2K12. That's the way we do it down here. You guys give me the questions. I give you the answers. Simple as that. If you want to see your questions appeared on the next episode, hit me up on the link down below. And if I like what I see, your question just might be answered on the next episode. I promise you that. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This is your boy, Antoine Criminal Mosley, signing off. Thank you for another great episode. Holla at your boy. Peace.